Nowadays, a lot of things are easy, right? You can download a program, it handles all aspects of your stream. And you just have to press a button, it's on, and you're good to go. But the technical quality of your stream won't determine its success. To be a good content creator, you certainly need to be a motivated person, and you need to be able to get yourself to do things. And I know that sounds really simple, but content's not gonna make itself. Social media is a full-time job. I try to keep it simple. I do a lot on Discord. I have my own Discord channel. I'm on Twitter a lot. I didn't get a chance to actually go through these before, so I'm reading these for the first time. How different would your life be if you weren't a streamer? Do you think you'd still be able to have the life you live currently? I don't think anyone can know that for certain, right? Like, nobody really knows where things are gonna take them and what kind of opportunities are gonna come your way, and it's the butterfly effect. But I think if I wasn't doing stuff that I'm doing now, I'd probably be hopefully working in some way in the industry, community management, or doing editing or something like that. Those are the things that I was really kind of passionate about. It's not something I really think about too much because I don't regret where I've ended up. I'm very grateful for it, and onwards and forwards. There's something to be said about the power of community through the internet. You want to make your community and your chat like a real centerpiece of what you're doing, because that's what makes it different from uploading a video and then going off to do your business, is that people are there to be a part of something. Now, Pat wants to know more about my family, siblings, parents, cousins, and how they think about kind of the career path that I've ended up in. I'm very lucky that my parents have always supported me with anything I did, sports and going to school, and then when gaming and everything started to pick up, that as well. My mom actually passed away 11 years ago on this day, believe it or not. It was breast cancer. It wasn't exactly a shock because she had been sick for a while, but it's one of those things that you just never, I'm 17, but I'm still like a kid, and it was really tough for our family because we were very close. But I think that she would be very happy that I was doing something that I enjoy, right? Because I think that's what my dad always says, is like we're trying to give you the tools to pursue the things that you are passionate about, and we want you to be happy. We don't want to try to direct you into what we think you should do. And so I think that's what I hope to do with my family at some point, if that ever happens. I try to have a very conversational approach where I try to interact with chat as much as possible. I try to answer questions, and we'll get on long tangents about stuff going on in the game or the industry, or talking about a movie. It doesn't matter what the topic is, but I try to engage with them, because that's what makes, I think, the live streaming experience unique. So my good friend Tomo asked me about my hair, and I have some style. I do what I can with what I have. I feel like I'm really lucky to have a community as loyal as the one I do, because they've followed me game to game, and they'll put up with my tendency to take long breaks. What's your favorite food? I'd have to go with noodles, because I think it is one of the most versatile of the foods, because you can have ramen, you can have chicken Alfredo, because we can cheat, right? We can throw in the meats. I don't feel like I have pressure to perform, and I think that's really important. I think some streamers feel like they need to be someone else, and hey, if you have a persona and that you enjoy that, that's great, nothing wrong with that. But I think there is something to be said about being yourself. The feeling of, hey, I'm hanging out on the virtual couch with a bunch of my friends, not I'm on a stage and I have to impress you type of mentality. What would someone have to do to get you to watch anime? Serious question in brackets. So I know this has been on people's minds for a long time, and I'll tell you the truth, I'm not adverse to watching anime. I've seen some anime, but I also enjoy making fun of it. So it's really hard. I have to strike this balance of staying away from it so I can ridicule people, and then at the same time, I'm denying myself something that's very entertaining. So it's quite a dilemma. It's probably one of the daily stresses that I go through. I'm lucky to have a pretty big community now where it's people that I can talk to about anything, and we're always there to support each other. I'm grateful for that. So yeah, thank you guys for all the questions and stuff. Really enjoyed it. Hopefully you got some answers and learned a little bit more about me. We'll keep the good times rolling and see where things go next.